What's up, guys and gals? It's the Tyrant here, and today we're going to be answering the burning question of what happens when you cross the massive gap in the second mission of Halo Combat Evolved without activating the light bridge. Does the game crash? Is there a talking mushroom on the other side that says your princess is waiting in another castle? I don't know, but today we're going to find that out. Now, the first challenge that I had to overcome was how to pull this off. While there may be people out there who are able to pull this off with grenade jumps and warthogs, I decided to take a simpler route today. Now, I could simply mod the game to make the Master Chief go faster and jump higher, but I wanted more exploratory options. I wanted the option to be able to explore the maps outside of just being able to jump and run. And the best way to do that is to be able to fly. Now, the most obvious way to do this is to get a Banshee. However, in the second mission of the game, you can't. Even if you're lucky enough to see an elite fall out of a Banshee and an unmanned Banshee fall out of the sky, you still can't pilot it. Your best option is to be able to spawn in your own Banshee. So, I decided to mod the game and pretty much do exactly that. Now, of course, the easiest way to do this is to mod a projectile to become a Banshee. So if you shoot it out of your gun, instead of having a bullet or a plasma bolt, you have a Banshee instead. Now, I decided to use the plasma pistol overcharge shot since it's the least used projectile in the entire mission. It only is used when the occasional jackal tries to overcharge his plasma pistol. Of course, when I tried to shoot this myself, it didn't turn out too well. The Banshee just spawned on top of me and crushed me instantly. So I decided to let the Covenant do the hard work for me, and the Jackal managed to spawn in a Banshee. Well, I would have loved to have seen the look on his face when that came out of his weapon. So after I was able to get the Banshee, yes, it is pilotable at this point, I still had to actually fight the battle out. I couldn't just go to the cave or the tunnel. If I tried to get out with the Banshee before actually getting all the enemies, it just sort of stomped the Banshee and floated me back in. I couldn't even control it up until a certain point. So I had to go through this area as normal, and of course once Foehammer comes in, that's when I can get the Banshee and go forward. At this point, you can take the Banshee anywhere you want to. So I went ahead and went through the tunnel, and we're just going to go straight past the light bridge without activating it. Now, I really wasn't sure what would happen here because I know that the load point is there specifically so it can load the second half of the mission. So I wasn't sure if it would crash or what would happen. So, similar to what happened when I was overloading the library with a bunch of carrier forms, I got an exception data error and the game crashed. So I wasn't sure what would happen here. Much to my surprise, it did in fact load the mission, but there is a catch to it. While it does load the area, it does not load any enemies or allies. You cannot finish the mission. There are no stranded Marines, there are no Covenant. There's nothing here at all, but with the Banshee, you're free to explore the entire area. And it's interesting to see how small this area actually does look from high up. It feels so much bigger when you're on the ground. But yeah, so you can go to all these different areas, but you can't proceed. You can't rescue the Marines. You'll see all the smoking pods and everything, but there are no actual bots or allies in the area that you can interact with. So in order to fix this, you have to go back. Now, one thing I tried to do here was see if I could fly over the tunnel, and of course you can't because there is nothing rendered above these areas right here. There's nothing. If you try to go over the hill, it's just empty space. You can see a broken Halo ring. It's almost like we broke it early instead of back in the mission The Maw. Or in the mission in the future. So you can't fly over the tunnel, you have to go through it. So we're going to go back in and activate the light bridge to see if this fixes the issue. We're still getting the little indicator to pick up the warthog, but we're not going to do that. Of course, this wouldn't be an exploring Halo video without going to the bottom of the light bridge to see if there's anything interesting there. So we're going to fly the Banshee to the bottom, and as you can see, it's very foggy down here. It's not as deep as some of the chasms that we've explored so far, but it's pretty foggy. There doesn't seem to be a lot down here. It's just sort of empty, no cool landmarks or anything. It'd be interesting to see what this would look like with anniversary graphics, but it's pretty blank down here, not much to see. So we're going to go ahead and go back up, and now we have a Banshee with us, so we can use that to take out the elites that are guarding the light bridge switch. And then we can go ahead and activate the light bridge. Notice how there's no music playing here that you typically hear when you're doing this the normal way. So I'm still not sure what happens afterwards, if we still have to go back and get the warthog or what the deal is here. But now that the light bridge is activated, we can go back through and see what's on the other side. So now that we have the Banshee and we've activated the light bridge, we're going to see if there's anything here. There's still no music, you know, that... Yeah, I know, I'm a terrible singer. But, alright, so there's no music here. And if you go into the rock slide area, there's still nothing there, which I'm pretty sure that's intentional. I think that you have to... you can only go there like second or third. I think you have to go to the other one first over there on the far left. But if you go to the area with the tower, or one of the areas, I should say, the one where you get the sniper rifle, if you go in there, the allies are there, or the allies and enemies alike are there. There's Covenant all over the area, and you can take out the Covenant and then proceed to rescue your Marines. Of course, with this, you can actually do it with a Banshee, which is a lot more fun. So there it is. That's the answer to the question. If you manage to get across the gap without activating the light bridge, you can explore the final area, but you can't actually finish the mission. There's no Marines, there's no Covenant, no nothing, but you can explore it. But in order to finish, you actually have to go back and activate the light bridge. You don't have to pick up the Warthog, you just need to activate the light bridge, but you will miss out on some pretty rockin' music. So what did you guys think about this? What were you expecting going into this? What did you think would happen if you crossed the bridge without actually activating the bridge itself? I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and what you would like to see me explore next in all these Halo games. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, or feel free to hit me up on Twitter at MythicTyrant. A link to my Twitter feed can be found in the description below. And I want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to sit down and watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope you consider subscribing for more great content right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. I'll catch you all right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.